Auburn because Sean White was banged up all week. Credit. And there he goes. Very dynamic quarter.
Community college last year on that TV series.
Petway is their tailback. Look at this guy.
Offensive linemen, do not adjust your television set. He is a guy who last year, a little bit, he's been able to step up, and Petway has taken over the role as the feature back.
First straight ahead.
It's kind of hard to notice how fast and fluid he is. Right there, there is a defender for here.
And Vanderbilt jumps off sides to start with. They go with the screen to Petway. What a pretty quick feat.
For a guy who got here in the spring.
Defense number 49. 5-yard penalty. Results in the first down.
Franklin takes off. Franklin inside the 10, first and goal, Tigers.
The ACC champion Seminole 4x100 team. So this is a guy who all of a sudden a starting quarterback in the SEC on a team in the top 10. Pretty neat trajectory.
Franklin had an empty backfield, then they moved Kerryon Johnson back.
You can do some things with him in motion.
Johnson, direct snap, fakes the handoff. Kerryon Johnson to the outside, dives, did not quite get there.
After review, the ball crossed the plane of the goal line before the runner was down.
Ednan, thanks very much. Auburn back on the attack. And remember, Vanderbilt is a pretty...
Could do the same at Vanderbilt.
Franklin hands it off to Petway, the 240-pound tailback. Bulls his way. Franklin sets, flips it over the middle too high. Right on the edge anyway, cannot afford to make. Full house backfield. Franklin will keep. Room to run off the right side. Stuck and fumbled the ball. Vanderbilt has it. Petway is the tailback. Do they get back to the ground game? Petway stopped in the backfield. Flag is down.
Holding. Offense number 86. That penalty is declined. Second down.
Confusing spot here. Vanderbilt apparently had to use its last timeout. And Derek Mason was going bananas on 5 now. Franklin completes his pass. Now he wants to throw again. Now there he goes. Franklin first down and more. Pushed out.
For him, he's got to completely stretch out to make the tackle.
As they can.
Wow. It's hard to get a play off that fast. Look at that move.
Tries to spin.
It is almost impossible for a defense even to line up.
Franklin with a keeper.
That play took 9 seconds. Personnel, the defense can't. 8 seconds. That's amazing.
Vanderbilt can barely line up. They look to the sideline.
And Mason, watch how fast they're able to line up and go.
Petway, as they give you the option look play after play.
So Franklin, your quarterback, versus that power run game.
And Kerryon Johnson is in as the tailback. Franklin. Pressured. Throws it away.
Interesting.
I think the thought of throwing the ball down here is probably out the window.
When you use those timeouts, you got to try to save a little clock.
Franklin scrambling and got out of bounds around the 11. That's our stunning statistics. Almost 2-to-1 for Vanderbilt. Franklin back to throw, throws underneath. And in completion percentage, 68.5%. He has been banged up, and he comes out throwing to the delight of the crowd to right.
Available. No, they weren't specific on the injury, but nothing that they were worried about. And the flag comes in maybe for holding here on the run by Petway. But this crowd, a lot of the fans who got here had no idea that White was not going to start, and they were quite disappointed, not sure why.
Check this penalty marker.
But you can see the accuracy on that first play by White. It gives them a different look on offense. Franklin, a good runner, but not there in the pass game, obviously.
Offense from 83. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
And is an elite runner, but White is so efficient in the throw game right
now. Petway taken down.
70%. You're really hard to defend.
Petway again gets to the outside. They couldn't seal the corner
And
as far as throwing the ball.
And a turnover on that fumble. Remember, after the drop snap by the punter, another flag, I think, for holding. It's in this league, believe it or not.
Offense number 73, 10-yard penalty.
That's Austin Gold. And can they keep it up against Sean White? White drops it off to Eli Stove.
The Commodores.
And Vandy still trying to get lined up. White throws to the outside, complete to mid.
Base on top here for Ryan Davis.
Thrown underneath, complete.
White looks awfully sharp for a guy who didn't practice and didn't play in the first half.
Johnson fakes the handoff, goes up the middle, cut down. 2nd and 5. Petway, the big man, straight up the middle. Ball came loose.
After further review, the runner was down prior to the fumble.
Big turnover on the call against Vanderbilt.
White with a handoff to Kerryon Johnson, trying to get to the outside.
Well, video evidence, I felt like that should have standed as a Vanderbilt turnover.
For the end zone, wide open, touchdown.
Most of the time. That would be insubordination.
White slides in.
Not a huddling team, so this is set up right here to confuse the defense, I think, to go fast.
White under pressure, throws underneath. Darius.
There's no foul for blocking the back. Result of the play is the first down.
Now
they go with a pistol formation, and now Petway is offset. Gets the carry up the middle and lost his footing and went down.
How much more he needs, but yes, that's the point.
Kerryon Johnson checks in, gets the direct snap, and Johnson. Whoa.
That was a terrific job by White.
3rd and very short, and Petway will get the first down and more. Petway hit immediately. Jonathan
Malzahn turned over play calling duties for the first time in his career to Rhett Leshner.
White sort of floated that one in there. It was up for grabs for
like a run for 36.
White goes under center. Plenty of time and throws behind his receiver.
Hey, wait, come on. You got to be just smarter than that. You're having a great day. Don't do the throat slash. Be more mature than first down.
Petway, 240 pounds.
KISS finalist linebacker. He has him in the hole, and Petway bounces to the outside, and you're starting to
Southeastern Conference.
He's playing against a starting to be tuckered out defense.
That stood tall. 3rd and 7. Vanderbilt really needs a stop. Flanker screen. Ball was bobbled in the door.
I wouldn't mind the one named after John Heisman myself.
That's for sure. Kerryon Johnson. Flag is down.
Addition, he can beat a Petway.
Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty. First down.
First down again, but it's 16 this time. Petway. Guys a bull, and there's another flag down.
Yeah, they're going to get him and didn't let go of him.
Offense number 63. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And you can say, well, it's behind the ball. It's still holding.
Pass.
A pretty ticky-tacky hold, but that one on Kozan was clearly a hold.
White. Go with the end around to Stove with all that speed, and Stove cut down this ball game. Came on to start the 3rd quarter. Throws here underneath, and the ball knocked loose. Auburn going for its 6th in a row. Boy, and Vanderbilt.
Guys, if you want to just try to run it to slow you down a little bit.
Kerryon Johnson, direct snap.
Overturned in the replay.
Game may be on the line right here. And Petway, straight up the middle. The big guy, 240 pounds. He hurt himself, and they're going to catch him from behind.
Oh, what a bummer this is for Auburn.
Give him 173 yards for the day. Kerryon Johnson, the direct snap.
Talk about finding your identity.
So reverse, and it's not going to work. Great play by 3rd and 10, and they're going to run the ball, and Vanderbilt knew they were going to run the ball.
2 weeks in a row, Hulsey is the defensive hero with an interception to end the game.